Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It's Steve coming at you. Hope you're having a great day. Look, initially I was going to talk about Carter funeral yesterday. Former President Carter, who died at age 100. But to be honest, I mean, rest in peace, God bless him. But I didn't really care for the man. I remember him as a very small child, the gas lines, being afraid that wouldn't be able to get home because then there was no place to get gas. I remember the fear. I remember how hard it was to get for my family to get work. It was bad. It was really bad, and he deserved that one. He deserved to lose after only one term. Thankful for Reagan. Things turned around quick. The '80s was a completely different time than the late '70s was, and things got better fairly quickly. So don't really care for discussing any of that. Although I did think it was funny how Barack Obama and Trump, who was sitting right next to him, without Michelle, by the way, interesting, sitting right next to him, how they were yucking it up. I'd love to know what they were talking about. But I digress. What this is really about is the fires in California, specifically in the LA area, LA County. I am from California, grew up there. Now, I'm thankfully I grew up in San Diego, didn't grow up in LA, thank God. So they're not having the issues in San Diego that they're having in LA, but it is still in California and it is still run by demons and idiots, and that's just the way it is. Mayor Karen Bass, who was a DEI hire by the idiots who voted her in, black woman. They wanted to do the whole first black woman thing because a lot of California is still very sadly woke. They're not letting go of that. A lot of people there are not letting go of that, unfortunately. Although about, as I understand it, Trump turned 10 counties there red during his election. It still wasn't enough to overcome the coast and all the idiots on the coast, including those rich idiots who lost their homes in the Palisades. But she's an idiot. I mean, she's a complete moron. The woman, the fire hydrants didn't have water in them. There are firemen showing up to homes when they did show up, and they couldn't do anything but watch the homes burn because there was very little water or no water in the fire hydrants. The reservoirs have been depleted, even though California the last couple of years had record rainfall and snow and Tahoe. And rather than have that water, divert that water from the north down to the Southern California, and so it'd be fairly plentiful, they diverted it out to the ocean. Trump talked about this with Joe Rogan. He talked about this and how this all went down with Joe Rogan. But here's the thing: the reason why I am mad, I am angry, because I grew up. No, I still consider that my mom and my family are there. My sister and my brother, aunts, uncles, cousins. I got family and cousins that I love in LA. I hope to God they're doing well and doing all right. But I'm not really mad at the leadership because I expect stupid people to do stupid things. I really do. And I expect evil people to do evil things. So I'm not really mad at them. I'm more wondering what the people in California are going to do about the way they vote. Is this finally going to red pill some of y'all? Is this finally going to change some of y'all's minds? That you have been led by morons. And what does that tell? For me, I'm just thinking if you're allowing morons to lead you, people who are dumber than you to lead you, what does that say about you? And I know some of you don't want to hear that, but it's true. I'm like, at what point does common sense kick in? And Trump says all the time that the Republican Party, we're the common sense party. And I'm not trying to make this Republican Democrat. This is really more about just common sense. Rather than being in your fields about having the first black female mayor, how about the first black competent female mayor? That would have been better. You had another gentleman who was running against him. I think his first name is Peter. I can't remember his full name. But he was a business guy. I don't think this would be happening if he had been running the show. Not that homes weren't to burn, but I think it wouldn't have been as devastating as it has been. High winds, 70, 80 mile an hour winds. And no, the entire place is a tinderbox because they won't do any clear cutting in the forest because environmentalists, they didn't want to divert the water down to the south because they want to save some stupid fish, I think called the smelt Trump talks about. All this was very, very preventable. But you keep voting for evil idiots. And I expect those evil idiots to do what they do evil, stupid stuff. I expect it. So when is this going to stop? That's what I want to know. I love to hear from you guys. Please leave some comments in there, especially people in California. Or if you're in California, you know people in California, please leave a comment. I love to hear from you. When is this going to stop? When are you going to stop voting for idiots? You already voted for a liar, Adam Schiff, who lied his ass off about Trump and Russian collusion for 4 years when Trump was the president, knowing full well he was lying because he was part of the Intel committee. And he knew that it was all BS. And he lied his ass off for 4 years, and instead of making him keeping him a congressman or kicking him out, you made him a senator. When is this stupid voting going to stop? That's all I want to know. Is this finally the breaking point? For you rich liberals in California who've lost your multi-million-dollar homes, God bless, I feel for you. I can imagine how devastating it must be. But is this the wake-up call you needed? Did it have to get this bad? The fire have to burn, no pun intended, did it have to get hot enough for you to get burned, for you to recognize that fire is hot? And it'll hurt you. I hope everyone survives this. I really do. I don't want to see any more death out there. There's been more than enough destruction. But what I really hope it does is I hope it's a wake-up call. Apparently COVID didn't wake you up. The lockdowns didn't wake you up. All the woke liberal policies didn't wake you up. Maybe the loss of everything will finally wake you up. Y'all tell me. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Please like the video, comment on the video, share the video. Y'all tell me what you think. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Y'all take care.